Bob Burns and Your Afternoon continues on News Talk 1400 WOND.
All right, we're back. We have our special guests here, the gentleman from 9 South Vapes. A couple of stores. Let's start off with Paul Carney. He's an interested citizen.
Yes. How you doing today, Bob?
Good to have you in the studio, Paul. Paul's been here a couple times for a couple different things. Paul is a musician, and he's involved with a lot of different things. And we're going to have you back, what did you say, in the fall? We're going to talk about
in the fall for a Christmas concert, yeah.
Christmas concert. We have John Hooks. He's the CEO of 9 South Vapes. John, how you doing?
Good, Bob. How are you?
He's puffing away on something over there.
Yeah.
I don't smell nothing good, so we're going to go on. We're going to talk to John Odorado, right?
You got it. How you doing today?
Not too bad, John. So John Hooks is the CEO.
Yes, he is.
But you're the guy everybody loves because you're the mixologist.
That's right. I mix all the best flavors.
Mix all the best flavors. All right. Tell us about John Hooks for a couple minutes.
Sure. I started working with the owner, John Hobler, in November.
Another John.
Yeah, that's why there's too many Johns.
Well, you got to be a John to get hired?
Exactly.
It's like here at the studio, you got to be a Dave.
Yeah, there's 5 of us right now, yeah.
5 Johns.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I started work with him in November, and we just started building his business, getting it bigger, and we opened up a store in Galloway. We're opening up one in Toms River. And today, unfortunately, he couldn't make it because he's trying to negotiate a deal up in Flemington.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you guys are spreading out all over.
Yeah, he's trying to. Yep.
So tell us, you said that you were a smoker, right?
Yeah, I was a smoker for 25 years.
25 years. Yep. What did you smoke?
Newports.
Newports.
Yep.
Oh, man.
2 packs a day.
They're tough, too, because that menthol, that just rips your head to shreds.
Sure does. Sure does.
I smoked the Winston 100s.
100s.
Yeah, I smoked them like they were going out of style. I sucked them down like they were giving them away. What about you, John Odorado?
You got it, Odorado. Yeah, I smoked for about 10 years. Marlboro Reds, 2 packs a day.
Marlboro Reds, 2 packs a day.
You got it.
The little short ones. Huh? Look at Paul. Thumbs up, Paul. You don't smoke, do you? Well,
no, I've been off for 27 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last time you bought a pack of cigarettes, they were a quarter, right?
Yeah, just about. No, 11 cents a pack when I was up in Iceland.
I tell people when I started to smoke, gas and cigarettes were both a quarter a gallon, quarter a pack. You know, it was no big deal. But that was a day when you made $1 an hour, so I guess it was a big deal. Mm. So, John, you say you began to work with this company in November?
Yes, sir.
So it's just about a year now you've been there. It's 10 months because we can figure out when Sandy was.
Correct.
Okay?
Correct.
And what prompted you to begin to work for 9 South Vapes?
Well, it started because I was a heavy smoker. So I went into the store and I was just fascinated by it. Because, again, anything to get me to quit smoking means a lot to me. So just started talking with the owners and we just set an accord and I just started working for them. Because I had a business background before, so it just helped and we just started growing from there.
Now, had you tried to quit smoking before?
Many times.
And I guess the results were not very good.
Negative. Yeah.
Not very good.
Negative. And like I said, I took just one hit off of electronic cigarette, and I've never smoked again.
Never had another cigarette?
Nope, never. And it's been over 15 months for me.
All right. Explain to us what the electronic cigarette is.
Basically, it's a 3.7 volt battery. You can get them in various different types. What makes 9 South so great, it's very, very diversified in its product line. You have anything from beginners to mid-range smokers, pack a day, 2 packs a day, and then we also have really expensive stuff for people that are really into vaping. I mean, right now we've only touched worldwide 1% of the marketplace of smokers.
Okay.
So it's a 3.7 volt battery, and it comes in many different styles, and it basically has a tank that also comes in many different styles. You can get glass, you can get plastic, pretty much anything you want.
Okay.
And basically, it's the liquid, what Johnny O and Will and Holly and all the other people at 9 South Vapes do. And they make up these liquids, and you put the liquids in, and it turns into a water vapor. The elements heat up, it heats up the liquid, and you vape.
Which is similar to smoking.
It is the smoking alternative. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You get the hand to mouth, you get the throat kick, you get the heaviness in the chest, you get everything.
You get the cough too or not?
Well, sometimes because when people try it, they're used to their smoke. They're not used to the water. So generally, when they first try it, they'll cough a little bit, but then once they take their second hit, they're done after that.
Okay. Now, what you have in your hand is, well, I'm going to say, what's it, about 7 inches long?
Yeah, it's about that. Here, why don't you take a look?
Yeah, it's about 7 inches long, and this is where the battery goes in this end, and this is where Johnny O mixes up, right?
Yep.
Okay.
The liquid. Yep.
We're gonna bug him about that in a couple minutes. Now, do you have to turn it on, or is it on all the time?
There's that particular battery. It's on all the time because you have to actually push the button for it to work. But there's some of them that have an on-off switch that you can turn on and off, and it's also there for safety features as well.
Okay. And when you draw on that, when you smoked a cigarette, you just kind of suck that thing down and then you were done for, 10, 15 minutes maybe, depending on how bad it was. How often do you draw on that thing?
It really all depends on the individual smoker because the nicotine delivery system here is different. It goes right to your cheeks. So if it's nicotine, normally as soon as you get that burst that you need, normally you don't need to hit it again right away.
Okay.
But like me, I have 0 nicotine at this point. So at this point, I just enjoy vaping. So I vape all day long.
You call it vaping?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Explain vaping to me then.
Because it's a water vapor.
Okay.
So that's why it's called vaping. It's not smoking. It's vaping.
Yeah, but did you ever smoke a water pipe when you were a kid?
Never did. No, never did.
I bet Paul did.
I tried a hookah in Miami once, but yeah.
It's a little different, though, right?
A little different. It's actually not even as clean. This is the cleanest alternative you're going to get.
Really?
Yes.
And so, what do you have in that glass tube there?
The liquid is made up of 4 things. It's made up of nicotine, and you can get that from 0% all the way up to 2.4%.
Okay.
Then there's vegetable glycerin, which is a food additive.
Right.
Propylene glycol, food additive, and flavor.
That's it, huh?
That's it.
What flavor do you have?
Over 800.
No, what flavor do you have?
This is just a Newport tobacco.
Really?
Yes, sir.
So it tastes like your old Newport?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my gosh.
Yep. The actual owner created this for me, and it's called Hooksport, and it's actually one of our top sellers.
Get out.
Yes, sir. Yep.
So, and that changed you from the minute you smoked that. You didn't smoke another cigarette.
I never picked up another one again, which was rare for me because nothing ever worked for me.
Yeah.
Ever.
All right, Johnny O.
Yes, sir.
You're the mixologist, right?
That's right.
You make this stuff happen.
You got it.
Well, somebody comes in and they say, Johnny O, I need to. First of all, they decide, and Johnny Hooks, you said that you have a number of different types of smoking apparatus or vaping, or what do you call that thing?
Right now, the known term is electronic cigarettes,
right?
But it's starting to move its way into what is known as a personal vaporizer.
Personal vaporizer,
right?
Okay. So it's good if you have a cold, right?
It's good. It's perfect.
Okay.
Well, again, you can vape vitamins.
Right.
You can vape medicines.
Right.
Sure. I mean, this was actually created. I don't know if you know this, but the original patent for this was done in 1965 in Pennsylvania.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
The actual original patent, and it was done for vitamins.
Vitamins.
Mm-hmm. And the way you see the electronic cigarette today is how it was designed in 1965.
And that's something.
Yep.
That never changed.
Never changed.
Okay.
Except the outside and all that, but the actual innards are the same.
You called that a personal vape.
Vaporizer.
Vaporizer. Correct. Personal vaporizer.
Yes, sir.
All right. So Johnny O, somebody comes into you and they want to buy something. They want to buy one. Okay. And,
right.
And I have your website up, and there's a whole bunch of stuff on here. Now let me see. Custom liquid, custom made e-liquid. That's what you do.
That's exactly what I do. I mix all the flavors and all the juices that are used in the vaporizer.
So when somebody comes in, what kind of questions do you ask them? How do you figure out what to do for them?
Well, the first question I ask is how much they smoke a day. That'll give me a good range of the amount of nicotine I'm going to put in their juice.
Okay.
Other than that, I just kind of figure out what flavor profiles they enjoy. We can do anything, any drinks, any fruits, any dessert flavors, match the cigarette that they're using, just so it's an easy transition for them.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Banana
It's
split.
custom made and on demand.
But you were grinning about the dessert flavors. What do you have?
Banana split, chocolate.
Do you have one of these?
yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
But he's in all the time, though.
He likes to hang around and smell, right? So then if people, you have the nicotine available from 0 to 2.5%.
2.4%.
2.4.
Correct.
What kind of nicotine is in a cigarette?
Each cigarette has around 1 milligram of nicotine, or 0.1%.
0.1%.
Correct.
Oh, so you can double up with that nicotine. And then, and Johnny Hooks, you said you get the nicotine hit, and then you're done. You feel the nicotine in your system, and you're done.
Again, it's all depending upon the individual, but yes, the delivery system of the personal vaporizer is different than a cigarette. It has to actually go into your lungs, and that gets dispersed to your bloodstream. Where the nicotine just actually goes right through your cheeks. Okay. It's a faster delivery system. That's why when people first start using the personal vapor, they get that nicotine high. Remember when you had your first cigarette? You got
you got dizzy.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, they get that at first, and that's why the owner set up like a lounge type atmosphere. So when people come in and they first trying it out, they sit down on the couches and they try everything, or they sit down in the chairs provided, and we let them get through that nicotine high, which takes about 3 minutes, and then they're done.
Okay, so on the website here, the first thing up on the left-hand side is custom e-liquid. Okay, so I punched that up, and that's custom e-liquid. Somebody can order this stuff online?
Well, we originally had an online presence in the very beginning.
Right.
But, there's a lot of stuff going on with the FDA and regulations and so on and so forth. And the first thing that they're looking to do is attack online sales.
Okay.
So we're not promoting online right now until after October.
Okay.
And then after October comes and all the regulations hit, and then we'll decide which way we're going to go from there.
All right, what it says here is custom-made e-liquid, and it's $12, $11.99. So that's what you do, Johnny O?
Correct. Yep.
Somebody comes in and you figure out exactly what they want.
Correct. And we can adjust anywhere from a light throw hit to a light chest hit, or we can do a heavy chest hit, heavy throw hit. Everything can be adjusted.
More smoke, less smoke, anything you want.
But it's all actually a water vapor of some sort.
Correct. That's all it is. It's just a water vapor. But we can change things with vegetable glycerin intake or propylene glycol intake, because with VG you get more smoke. With PG you get more of a throat kick. So depending upon what people like, some people want more smoke, like cigar people. They love more smoke.
Right.
So they would have more VG put in their juice than they would PG. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
All right.
New language.
$12. $12 I get one of those jars.
Well, actually,
like you have?
the small bottles of juice are 15 milliliter bottles. They're $9.99, and this is a 30 milliliter bottle for $16.99.
$16.99.
And this will last an average smoker about 30 days.
Get out. 30 days.
Yep. Once you get the normal setup for an average smoker, it's probably around $91 with tax. And then after that, the most it'll cost them is maybe $25 a month, because they would get a new juice and they would get a new replacement wick for their tank.
All right, Johnny O. You have regular customers that when we see them walk through the door, you know what you need to do?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
We got a bunch of those guys coming in, yeah.
Bunch of them, huh?
Bunch.
Now, you have a store in Galloway. And
yes, sir.
The store in Galloway is at, 407 South Pitney Road. Is that near the...
ShopRite.
Near the
Starbucks.
ShopRite.
Yep.
Okay.
ShopRite and Starbucks, yep.
And the phone number there is 241-1461, 609-241-1461. And the other one's up in Tuckerton. That's at 17 East Main Street. And 17, I know where that is. That's right near the diner, isn't it?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know diners.
Yep.
Fat guys always know diners. Okay. So that's up in Tuckerton.
Yep.
How long have these stores been open?
Johnny set up his first store in Tuckerton in May of 2010. And then Galloway opened in April of 2012. And the Toms River store will be open hopefully by the 20th of September.
Wow. And you say snooping around in Flemington, huh?
Correct.
That's a nice spot too, because there's a lot of visitors that come.
Yeah, right off of Route 18 and all that. It's really nice.
Yeah. Well, you got a couple of good spots to be there. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're with Johnny Odorado.
You got it.
Johnny O. I'm going to stick with Johnny O. John Hooks. He's the CEO of 9 South Vapes. Paul Carney, interested citizen. You say your wife does this, huh?
Yeah.
Does she like it?
Loves it.
Yeah.
Hasn't had a cigarette since December.
Well, that's even better. Because you could spend that $90 just on a couple cartons of cigarettes.
Oh yeah,
and wouldn't last me more than a month, more than a week.
Definitely.
So, all right, we're going to be back in just a couple of minutes. We're talking about 9 South Vapes. It's the electronic cigarette, the e-cigarette, or the personal vaporizer. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
News Talk 1400 W.O.N.D. W.O.N.D. Radio.com.
Hi, I'm Assembly.
Now back to Bob Burns in your afternoon on News Talk 1400 WOND.
All right, we're back. We're with John Hooks. He's the CEO of 9 South Vapes, 2 locations, one in Tuckerton and the other in Galloway Township. And we're talking about your personalized vaporizer. And with us also is Johnny O. He's the mixologist. And Paul Kearney, concerned citizen. Trying to keep people on the straight and narrow, right, Paul?
Oh, always.
All the time.
Definitely.
Huh? All the time.
Definitely.
All the time. All right, so we're looking at the website here. The website is shop9south.com. And there's some information there on shop9south.com. Now, John Hooks, this he's puffing away. You can't smell a thing. Let me see. This blister pack right here for, $34? Is that
$34.99, correct.
$34.99. That's available in the store, right?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Tell us what the blister pack is.
Basically, it's just a starter kit. It's a 3.7 volt battery with a disposable tank and a charger.
A disposable tank and a charger.
Yes, sir.
And how long is the disposable tank has?
The first disposable tank that they get, because generally what happens when people first start vaping, they tend to vape a little bit more and then they regulate themselves and they just stop. So a disposable tank probably lasts about 3 weeks.
And the disposable tank already has the liquid in it?
No, sir. All of our liquid is made on demand.
Johnny O's got to do that.
Correct. Right. Johnny O, Will, Holly, Nicole, yeah.
Okay. He's all right, so let me ask this question, Johnny O.
Sure.
Somebody comes in and they say, I smoke 2 packs of cigarettes a day and, and I smoke Newports like him. Okay, so that's an easy one. So you have the Newport taste and 2 packs of cigarettes a day. What percentage of nicotine are you going to put in there?
We'll start them either 1.8% or 2.0%.
Okay.
That's a good starting point.
And how long will it be before you start to back them off, or will they tell you?
We usually leave it up to the customer to let us know when they want to back it down. Usually we go in about 0.2 increments. If they start at 2%, next time they come in, they can go to 1.8 and then work it out from there.
So you just pretty much go along with them. Well, I think that's one of the things that John Hooks was talking about. How do you treat customers?
Oh, we treat our customers great.
Yeah?
Absolutely. Customer service is probably the most important thing that we do at 9 South.
Okay. If somebody comes in and they they're smoking and they want an alternative, how do you address that? I mean, what if people are nervous about this?
Well, what we do is we go through an amazing process. We ask them all questions about themselves and their lives. We really get into their actual habit and their actual addiction, you could say. And we really try to determine...
It is an addiction.
It is an addiction.
It's worse than heroin.
Yep.
I don't know about heroin, but I know quitting cigarettes is the toughest thing I've ever done in my life.
In my life, yep. Correct.
Yeah.
And so we just go through a process. And again, we're not... the owner was in retail prior to him opening up his own store. So he's very much into customer service, and he's not all about getting high dollar amounts out of people. So we really try to fit whatever their needs are. So basically we came up with a system. If you're less than a pack a day smoker, there's no reason for you to buy, a double battery type kit. You just need a single kit.
Right.
So that saves that customer $40. And if we, depending upon their habits, we don't sell them a large bottle of juice, we'll sell them a small bottle of juice.
Okay.
So he's very much in tune to how the customer feels, and we make them feel very comfortable. There's no pressure buying. We let people try stuff. We let people taste stuff. We let them play with it. They can sit down, relax. They can sit down with Johnny O or Will or Nicole or any of the mixologists, and they could try different flavors and taste them until they're exactly 100% satisfied.
All right, Johnny, tell me about the flavors. Now, Paul's been talking about this banana split.
It's really good. It's one of the more popular ones.
Yeah?
We have over 800 flavors. Pretty much anything you could think of when you come into the store. If you like drinking tequila sunrises, I can make a tequila sunrise. Same with all the mixologists. We're all very versed in making any flavor you want. You come in, you want a Samoa Girl Scout cookie, we'll make you a Samoa Girl Scout cookie.
Oh my gosh, there's no calories in it, is there?
No, there's not. Zero.
Okay, 0 calories. Huh? And now we're talking. Well, let me see now. If I buy this blister kit, this $34.99 blister kit, you say it's a starter kit.
Yes, sir.
And that's a 1 battery starter kit, right?
Correct. That's
for somebody who smokes maybe 1.5 packs of cigarettes a day, right?
Actually, it's less than a pack a day.
Less than a pack a day.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, and then I go over and I see Johnny, and he asked me all these questions, and I go, well, I want the banana split. I don't care what else you got. Or now let me see. What's
your favorite bakery? What's your favorite cake?
My favorite cake?
Yep.
My favorite cake is actually a pie. It's a peach pie.
There you go. We can make you peach pie.
Make you peach
we
pie,
have
no
pie
problem.
crust, peach
Yeah.
flavoring. Yep.
What if I wanted chili, you know?
We can
Yeah,
do
hot
chili.
chili.
You can do chili.
Yes,
and
you
hot
can.
chili, too.
Yeah.
So
You
I
want steak and potatoes? We'll do that too.
There you go. Now we're talking. now we're living. So $34.99. I buy the starter kit. That's if I smoke a pack or less a day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I go to Johnny and I said, Johnny, I need some juice for this thing. I like what you call it, juice. That's pretty cool. How much is a juice going to cost me?
You can get a 50 milliliter bottle for $9.99 or a 30 milliliter bottle for $16.99.
Okay, so just exactly that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so then you fill you said it has a temporary. The starter kit has a temporary vial on it. Is that
Tank.
Tank.
Yes, sir.
Temporary tank.
Mm-hmm. And all of our bottles are glass bottles with glass pipettes. See?
Oh, okay. All right. This is real stuff. Huh?
Yes, sir.
So with the temporary tank on the starter kit, that's gone after 3 weeks. You throw it away or what?
Yes, but then you can buy another tank that assimilates the disposable one that has what is known as replaceable wicks. You can actually unscrew the bottom,
Okay.
take the wicks off, throw them away, and just replace the wick for $2.99.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep.
Now that one that you have there in front of you, how much is that one worth?
This is it's called a trophy tank. It's made by Smoke Tech, and you can get these for, I think they're $14.99. And then this mech mod itself is $40.
What is the mech mod?
It's just a straight battery. There's no buttons, no anything. It just you put your battery in, and you just press the button down at the bottom, and you start.
Oh, I
using it.
see. Okay, I would wonder where the button was.
Yeah, because there's other mods that you can get with variable voltage, variable wattage, RMS, mean, all that kind of fancy stuff.
So that whole thing you have right there, that's 40, 50, 60, maybe $60 at the outside, right?
Correct, plus your juice.
Plus the juice.
Yes, sir.
And you can get the juice for $10 or $16, $17, right?
Yeah, you can get it for $16.99. Correct.
All right. So, well, you said it was like a $91 plus tax to get into it. It really is a
started.
little bit less than that, isn't it?
Well, it all depends on what you get, because most of the people that come in are more than a pack a day smoker, so
okay.
they would have to jump up to the 2 batteries.
What about acceptance? Where you go and you use it. Do you ever have do people have a problem with it? Like, what if you worked in an office?
Well, it's funny that you say that, because we had one particular customer whose wife had quit, and he was just adamant would not quit. He ended up having a COPD event.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Told you to pay attention.
So he was actually
God's
at,
way of slapping you in the head, right?
He was actually at the hospital in Galloway.
Right.
And the nurse that helped him was vaping. Then the doctor that came in and helped him was vaping. He sent his son right over to 9 South, and he's never smoked again.
Get out.
Yep.
Oh.
So it really depends on where you go. I mean, I've seen people do it in hospitals. I've seen them do it in the casinos. I've seen them do it in restaurants. It really all depends on how the owners of those establishments react to it. But so far to date, I've not had an issue.
There's no laws against it then?
Yes, sir, there is. 2010, Governor Christie with the Clean Air Act. Yes, sir.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, sir.
What does that stop you from vaping in?
It doesn't really stop anybody from vaping, but he put in a law that you can't vape in restaurants, you can't vape in closed places.
Oh, okay. All right.
But it really all depends on how the owners react.
Okay. So, all right, I got you. So it's more of a directive than a law.
I think that's how it's being perceived. I don't know if that's
Okay.
exactly what I think it's a law.
It could be a law.
Yeah.
All right. So you just got to take your shots.
That's it.
Well, if you smoke cigarettes, you couldn't smoke in those places anyway. right?
Correct.
So
Correct.
it's no big deal. We have Jillian in Ventnor. Jillian, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hi. I was wondering, with all of the flavors that you make, can you make any cigarettes like Marlboro 27?
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely, we
Oh,
can
you
do.
can?
We could add menthol to anything, any kind of flavors. We could definitely match Marlboro Reds, Newports, Parliament Lights, anything you got. We can definitely match.
We just recently did an American Spirit.
Get closer
Yep.
to the mic.
We just recently did an American Spirit.
Correct.
All right, so yeah. John Hook smokes Newports in his vaporizer here. You there, Jillian? Hello. Okay, I guess you went away. I guess we answered her question because the answer was yes.
The answer is yes, that's right.
We can do whatever you want. Yeah, we're easy, right? We're real easy guys. Well, that's pretty cool. What else is your favorite flavor, Johnny O?
Oh man, I my personal favorite is the banana bread. I absolutely
Banana
love
bread?
it. Yep. Yep.
Banana bread.
Banana bread it is.
How do you mix up a cigarette taste, though? That's what I want to know. How do you mix up his Newport stuff?
Well, we got a bunch of different flavors. We usually mix like a straight tobacco flavor and add some menthol to it. There's a bunch of variations you can do with the different types of menthols that are available on the market, different types of tobaccos that are available.
So you don't go to a shelf and you don't pull Marlboro, or you don't pull Marlboro off. You just mix the stuff so it comes out pretty close to what you want.
Correct.
Oh, okay. So that's pretty cool. That's really pretty interesting. That's unbelievable, actually, is what it is.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there puffing away, and no one knows, right?
No one knows.
No big deal. Huh?
No big deal.
You just got to be careful somebody doesn't toss you out of their business. Huh?
Well, so, again, they would just ask you not to do it, and you just very simply don't. You can just pick up and just go outside.
Yeah. But again, you couldn't smoke a cigarette in those places
Correct.
right now either. So,
Correct.
it's not like you're giving anything up.
Correct.
That's pretty cool. The last place I worked when I still smoked, I could smoke in the office.
Yeah.
And that was okay.
Remember when we could smoke on planes? How
Yeah.
nice that was.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. You could smoke everywhere.
I know.
And a lot of people smoked. I think there's probably less people smoke today. I was thinking about that, not because you guys were coming on, but a couple of days ago, that I don't think there's anybody really here at the station that smokes. I don't see anybody outside, having a puff.
Well, that's good.
That's a start, I guess, but that's not good for your business.
It's fine with us. If you're not smoking, we're happy with that.
That's
doesn't
it,
really
huh?
matter. Yes, sir.
That's it. So,
Yes,
gee.
sir.
All right. Let me see. What else we need to do here? Okay. Here's the caller's asking for locations, where to buy the stuff. And let me see. There's two places right now. The first place is in Tuckerton. These are the places that you can purchase your personal vaporizer. Tuckerton, 17 East Main Street, 08087 is the zip code, and the phone number in Tuckerton is 609-294-6463. That's 609-294-6463. You can also purchase it at Galloway, 407 South Pitney Road, right across from right near the ShopRite. Mm-hmm. That's near the. Isn't that near the town hall too?
Yes, sir. We're right next door to town hall.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's Jimmy. Okay, cool. Yep. It's a Galloway, 407 South Pitney Road, and that's 08205. And the phone number there is 609-241-1461. Well, let me see. We got everything. No stress, flavors. We did that. Customer service. That's the most important thing.
Absolutely.
People forget
yes.
that anymore.
Yeah,
really
not
is.
us.
They don't think about customer service. I've been selling stuff my whole life, and customer service is what makes you successful.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
If you don't ask the question, the answer is always no.
That's right.
And it's a smoking alternative. That's what it is.
Yep.
It's been great having you guys here. This has
awesome.
been
Thank you so
interesting.
much.
Paul, thanks for setting these guys up and letting us know about it. It's 17 East Main Street in Tuckerton, 609-294-6463, 407 South Pitney Road in Galloway Township, 609-241-1461. And also the website is shop9south.com. All the contact information is there. Johnny O, keep mixing them flavors,
I
man.
will.
Mixologist.
Thank you. That's right. Thank
I
you
bet
very
you
much.
never thought you'd be mixing flavors for a cigarette.
I did not. Right?
John Hooks, you're the CEO. Thanks for coming around
Yes,
and
sir.
talking
My
to us
pleasure.
about 9 South Vapes. Paul Kearney, concerned citizen. Thanks for setting these guys up. I appreciate you being there. You always find me something interesting.
I'll keep looking. Keep looking for you, Bob.
Keep looking around, and we're going to have you in to talk about the
I'll have the rescue mission in.
rescue mission.
Yeah.
We'll do that thing in a little bit. All right, guys, we're going to take off. We're going to come back in the 2 o'clock hour. Appreciate you guys being here.
Yep. Thank you very much for having us.
See you then.
All right.
We'll be back.
Okay.